department.
Hello, what's up machine freaks? I'm feeling excellent today, I hope you are as well. Today I think is more going to be a pickup day than anything else. You know how there's times when you go through the week or the weekend and things just keep on getting done and you're creating a mess while you do it? And then you finally manage your time to find time to clean up after your mess. That's kind of what we're doing today, I think. Unless we find something different. The bumper, there's a bumper mount on my truck that's broken. That's where the bracket is. You see how there's some sort of paste in there and it's cracked. And what happens is, and that really bugs me. Saying all of this, let's get to work. Let's talk. Remember a few days ago when I fixed that AC condenser? That situation was the exact same scenario we're dealing with my truck. For instance, when I went ahead and fixed that AC condenser, I used cold weld, JB Weld. In my opinion, there would have been 3 different options I could have chosen from. 1, I could have bought a brand new one. 2, I could have used cold weld. Or 3, I could have used regular weld. I chose to go with cold weld because A, I don't have the TIG welder. I would have to drive an hour to use a TIG welder. Now, I could probably weld it. I mean, it's extremely thin material. But in one of my classes, one of the objectives was to weld 2 beer cans together, and I accomplished that. It only took me about 5 or 6 tries. Some people were on it half the semester. A lot of people were saying that that cold weld wouldn't hold, but the truth is the pressure that's in that AC condenser can't really pop a hole in that cold weld because the hole is this small and the cold weld is pretty thick. I don't see it piercing a hole in the cold weld. So Dalton, why are you bringing this up? Why are you bringing up the AC condenser? Well, the thing is there's a right way to do things and there's a wrong way to do things. In some people's eyes, the AC condenser fix that I did will pass, and then some people will think it either fails or it's just not the right way to do it. Of course it's not the right way to do it, but is it the most convenient and efficient way to do it? Probably. But no, I'm bringing this up because the guy who owned my truck before, I don't think he had a welder. Or the guy before him didn't have a welder. That's why they went ahead and used a pot. A bumper takes on crazy amount of forces. When you're going down the thruway and you're going 80 miles an hour or 100 miles an hour like that thing will do, like nothing. That bumper has a lot of force pushing back on it. There's no epoxy out there that'll probably hold that together. It's all about penetration. You need a solid material throughout the entire piece. Where epoxy, what happens is you just layer it on top of a broken. So not only is it the right fix, it also screws up time and how fast you can do the job when you go ahead and fix it the right way with a welder. See, that AC condenser isn't pushing out the kind of forces that that bumper is. That's why with the bumper you need to weld it, and with the AC condenser, cold weld will work fine. But if it doesn't, I will tell you guys about it in the future. Yes, I understand it's a drift car, and you're not supposed to use AC because it bogs down the engine. See, I'd rather use a little bit of that power to keep my butt cool. It's only gonna take out like 1 or 2%. If I was that picky about horsepower, I would've went with a V8. Wow. Yeah, those suckers on. They did not want these wheels coming off. It's got a broken lug. They snapped it off in there. 5 out of 6 ain't bad. I can see why that lug broke, because these guys were really throwing these bolts in there. Like, this isn't a wussy breaker bar. This thing's huge. I shouldn't need to put a lot of force into taking these lugs off. Wow. Do you guys like my classy window? I couldn't get the window to roll up, so I just put this on there. That's no good. It should be triple that. The pads look really good. And the other side looks good too. That's much better. Both rotors have plenty of brake pad, and they seem to be wearing out evenly. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of pad there. So I won't have to worry about brake pads for a while. But when you have a standard transmission in a vehicle in New York State, when it comes to inspection, the e-brake actually has to work. So let's dive into that. So as you can see, somebody's already tampered with the e-brake because this has already been taken off. And it looks like, and the threads are all screwed up right there. And the e-brake's maxed out. I love when things just fall into place. I went ahead and put that penetrating oil on those bolts. Then the mail came. The injector seals came in. Let's see if this car will finally run right. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's really hot. This is gonna be a cinch. Other than a squeaky belt, she sounds like a top. Now, I don't usually pat myself on the back, but I think today I deserved it. There's like a really bad stink coming from here, like something's burning. So as of right now, there is a big possibility that this thing would pass inspection. Granted, we haven't touched the e-brake yet. If it's on, okay. So they're gonna check that. Those work. Okay, so it doesn't have any lights. Engine-wise, I think it would pass. Light-wise, it won't pass. Hood-wise, it won't pass. E-brake probably won't pass yet. Honestly, this inspection's good until November, the last day of November. That's far away. Unfortunately, right now, I do not have internet or phone. I have my cell phone, but where I live, there's terrible reception. This cell phone's about useless where I live. That's where we have the landline, and then once I get out of this godforsaken area, then I can go ahead and call people and text people. But I don't have internet. I need the internet to buy lights. Some nice eBay specials. Real classy. Because this thing's definitely going in the right direction. Honestly, if you asked me a week ago, I probably would have said, yeah, it'll probably end up in the scrapyard, but I guess it's not going there. At least not yet. Now, as much as I love the sun, I'm going to go ahead and put this wheel back on. Back this guy right back here. Work in the shade. I think I like the shade a little bit more than the sun. Something about natural air conditioning and stuff like that.
Can I help you?
Hello, I was wondering if it was legal to drive around a vehicle without a hood.
Okay. I would think that would be a law enforcement question.
Okay, who can I contact about that?
Your local authorities or the sheriff's department.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Police department.
Hello, can you tell me if it's legal to drive around without a car hood?
I'd have to look that up. Why?
I was just wondering.
I'd have to look that up. Not really sure on that. I'm assuming you have to. What's your phone number? I can give you a call back. What's your name?
Dalton.
What kind of vehicle is this on?
It's a BMW.
Alright, let me look it up. I'll look it up and get back to you later.
Alright, thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Bye.